Hey, welcome back to Main Street Living. Hey, Danielle, quick question.
Yes,
Since you were a cheerleader, were you
yes.
the flipper, the
A
spotter,
dolphin?
or a flipper? Right? Ain't that what
Like a
it's?
Lindsay.
dolphin? Like a dolphin?
It's not called a
A
flipper.
tumbler? A tumbler? Yeah. Well, yeah, I did it all. You had to be all around. That's how UCLA does it. I like to be all around. But
You put him in his place, Danielle.
yeah, and apparently this guest couldn't have come at a better time because Quincy needs to buff up on his cheerleading knowledge. So joining us now, we have Ashley Leilani. So she is a U.S. All-Star Federation certified coach and a SAG-AFTRA stunt performer. Ashley, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So Ashley, I happen to jump right into probably one of the most interesting jobs somebody could have, being a stunt woman. So tell us about the projects you've been working on lately. Tell us what it's like to be a stunt woman.
Well, lately it's a little slow. However, before that, my latest project is All Star Weekend. It's a film with Jamie Foxx, and it's actually about sports. So it's really exciting, and it was a really fun experience. And with my gymnastics background, it was the perfect role for me.
What kind of is your gymnastics background?
Well, I started basically doing gymnastics before I started running. So when I started walking, I started. My mom was a coach, so I've been doing it for a very long time.
Wow. So what did you get to do in the film?
Well, it's a little bit of a secret, but I will have to say that there was a lot of acrobatics involved. There was a pool involved, and a little bit of jumping and flipping into that pool.
All right, so that's something we can look forward to seeing. We'll try to keep our eye out for you when that comes out. Obviously, like you mentioned, things have sort of slowed down. How has COVID kind of affected that side of the industry for you?
Well, for cheerleading specifically, it's a very hands-on sport. So from a
Sure.
coach that is spotting tumbling to the actual athletes that are stunting and holding feet and lifting it's a contact
Touching.
sport. And so that, of course, stopped immediately. We're in the middle of the season. And so all these teams that we had, going to Orlando every year for Worlds and Summit, all of that stopped and that was canceled. And so that was a big deal in the cheer world. But for me, I decided, well, no better way than to start doing virtual classes than now. So that's
Right.
what I did.
Made some lemonade with the lemons. So how have you been able to adapt your business? What are you doing? Are you doing virtual lessons? How are you keeping all those skills up?
Yeah, so just like a lot of sports, it's a year-round sport. So if these kids are not being active during this time, when they make it back to the gym, they're prone to injury and they also will
Sure.
lose a lot of skills. So I do private lessons, I do special courses like flyer class, jump class. I do the 4 to 7 year old classes, in addition to conditioning and flexibility and stability and just overall body awareness. I do classes Monday through Friday, and I do private lessons.
Wow.
I've done over 70 sessions over the past 10 weeks. So
And
keep
how
it up on that.
popular have they been? You said you've been getting more people every week?
Every single week, I have new people coming in. I did a survey, and parents are wanting it till at least the end of summer. So that's amazing. That means that these kids are wanting to be active and they're wanting to still keep their skills up. And for parents to have the opportunity for their kids to be doing things like this, I just think it's amazing.
And are they the kids from all over the country? Or I know you're based in Southern California, Los Angeles.
Yes, I have kids. I have Colorado kids. I have kids from Missouri. I have a handful from
Oh,
Florida. So yeah, they're from all over the place.
that's awesome. Is there any specific skill level they need to participate?
No, I have everyone from beginners. I've had girls contact me through Instagram being like, I've never done this before, but I would love to try it. And so they've joined in. All of my classes are from the beginners all the way up to level 5, 6, 7 athletes that come and join.
Wow. And so they can do it from anywhere.
Yeah, no equipment is required. I have over 100 drills that I like to cycle through in each of the classes. And I have a tumbling class specifically on Tuesdays. And I have kids that are learning handstands, and I have kids that have standing fulls. So all of these are helping
Amazing.
body awareness and keeping up, the musculature that you need for all these skills.
And lastly, before we go, just as your background as a gymnast, what kind of advice can you give to these kids who are either a higher level or maybe just starting out?
My biggest advice is just have goals and work towards them. Because if you have nothing that you're striving for, what do you know? Like, I just, whenever kids do not have goals, I'm just like, I don't know how to help you. So create goals, make baby steps towards them, and then go and achieve them.
I think you're a parent's godsend right now because I know that they have the kids cooped up in the house. A lot of them are coming up on summer break. It feels like they've already been on summer break. So this is a great
Yes.
opportunity. We have all your info down there in case anybody wants to sign up. It's a great way, I'm sure, for kids to be active, especially during this pandemic. So Ashley, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.